In 1992, when I was 12 years old, I was involved in an accident where I was electrocuted by high tension wires. I had my left leg amputated 10 centimeters from the hip and my right leg amputated 6 centimeters from the knee. But I was fortunate enough that I was allowed to go back to my mainstream school in a wheelchair, and then I gained access to prosthetics, and those two things changed my life and allowed me to build a future. Jumping Kids supplies and maintains prosthetic equipment for children around South Africa. We currently support around 80 children, and the reason for our existence is because we provide access to high quality prosthetic equipment that allows these children access to mainstream schooling and access to sporting activities, and that's crucial for a child in their development. And we have a new solution that was developed by the founder of Jumping Kids. It is this braid that allows us to manufacture a socket within a very short period of 1 hour. It is made to measure, custom, so that it will be comfortable. So this braid is made of carbon fiber composites. You would push a polymer solution through the bottom of this. It would saturate the whole solution, chemically react and harden around the person's amputation. Ultimately, what it would become is a socket like this. The second part of the solution would be the foot or the blade, and what we are using here is a carbon fiber blade. These were created with athletics in mind, designed to make elite athletes run faster, but this technology can be rethought of in a way to provide better feet and prosthetic equipment to your average user. It's less tiring to use. The longevity of it is in the strength of the material, and then the functionality of it would be in the bottom, where you would use a tire tread. Could be bicycle, car, that is available very freely. It's a simple solution. If it were to deteriorate, somebody who had a prosthetic could quite easily get another piece of rubber and some glue and reattach. This is an elite athlete's blade. It's designed by an international manufacturer, and this, for me to supply to children, would cost approximately 45,000 Rand, whereas our solution would cost approximately 15,000 Rand and has more functionality because it's not designed specifically for athletics. A human rights report says that there are 600,000 disabled children in South Africa who do not attend school at all. This need not be the case for an amputee child. With the correct solutions, all things are possible. Children have infinite potential. Our solution and the change of business model we propose can provide the solution. Through the work I've been doing with Jumping Kids, I've been very fortunate to see the results and what happens when you give children access to equipment. Children from rural and disadvantaged backgrounds making the most of the solutions and building a future. One of the kids we support, Ntando Mahlangu, has gone from being seen as a burden 4 years ago to now being selected for the South African team for the Rio Paralympics. I require this funding to start Jumping Kids' journey towards a social enterprise where we can self-fund a lot of the work we do and make sure we have a greater impact helping more children around the country and into Africa.